The Smithsonian Institution's collection is so rich and vast that only 1% of it is actually on display. But a special team is working to make these important pieces of history available online in 3D. Larry is in our newsroom now with the Laser Cowboys to tell us more. Larry?
That's right, Audrey. They're the Laser Cowboys. And this is Adam Metallo and Vince Rossi from the Smithsonian. Guys, first off, tell us what it is exactly that you do.
So we both work in museum documentation, and we document collections in 3D. So this is sort of the next generation documentation technique. So what that means is that we actually make 3D models of these objects, much like you would see in a video game or in a CGI rendered movie. But what we do is we take very accurate measurements from real life to make incredibly accurate replicas of objects.
Wow. And what do you have right here, Vince?
So here I have a 3D print of Abraham Lincoln's life mask, and this is a replica of one of the life casts from 1860. So what's really exciting for us is that we can scan these objects and make them available for schools for download or anyone who has a 3D printer.
Yeah. Why is this so important to do this?
I think being able to provide access, right? The Smithsonian's collection, basically, we have 138 million objects. Less than 1% is on display at any one time. And this sort of has the potential of, solving that access problem, being able to scan objects, deliver them online with their 3D viewer, but also allow people to 3D print them in their home or school or library.
Wow, that's amazing. Now you've got some things here online. What are you going to show us right here with our the things you have here on your design, on the display right here? I'm sorry.
So obviously we're very excited about 3D printing, but not everybody has a 3D printer. So we think that online access is one of the primary tools that we're going to be using to deliver this type of content. This is a Buddha figure from the Freer-Sackler Museum at the Smithsonian, an Asian art museum. It's an ancient stone statue, about 800 pounds, so this thing doesn't move around very easily.
Sure.
What you can see here is actually there's a tremendous amount of low-relief carving all over the entire surface of the object. And this tells the story of enlightenment from Buddhist scripture. And what you'll also notice is that this is a lot of information to take in, and it's very hard to, although it's a beautiful object, it's very hard to sort of sink your teeth into this at the museum and understand what's going on. So we believe that online access allows people to spend a little bit more time, and we have some special tools that 3D scanning makes possible to view this object. So right now we're looking at sort of a photorealistic rendering. What I'm going to do is I'm going to remove the photo texture and exaggerate the areas of low curvature. And you can see that now all that low relief carving really pops out, and you can see. Whoop.
So you have something that you couldn't do with the actual object itself, but with the technology you can bring this to life, and now I can see the picture.
Exactly, just like a microscope is a tool for a researcher to see things that the human eye can't see naturally. This is a tool for researchers to be able to more easily investigate this object. It's been in the museum for almost 100 years now. But having 3D scanned it, we've unlocked a whole other round of potential research.
This is really amazing.
Yeah,
We've got about 30 seconds left. Go ahead.
Okay. Well, the curator of this Buddha is able to collaborate with his colleagues in China, so we're able to sort of have access to researchers all around the world to be able to take measurements and share their research. So it's a really great research tool and also a public access tool.
This is really neat. Now, where can people go? I mean, obviously it's at the Smithsonian, but you can go online and view these things?
Online, so 3d.si.edu. is where we can access the viewer, and you can also download all the 3D models that we have online and take it to a 3D printer and create a replica of a Smithsonian treasure in your own home.
That's cool. Vince, Adam, thanks so much for coming in. And this is a job, obviously. I was going to say have fun with it, but I think you're having a lot of fun with this.
We're having fun.
Just a bit.
It's a great job.
Exactly.
Thanks
for
Larry.
coming in. We appreciate it.
All right.
Yeah, the Laser Cowboys, pretty cool.